Hey class, welcome to week 9. Man, this semester's going fast. And just so you know, my baby has not been born yet. So yeah, we're almost to, what is it? We're almost to 2 weeks now late? 1 week late? 1 week late, sorry. 1 week late on Thursday. So we'll see what happens this week. So maybe this is a good week for it to happen because I don't know if you guys have too many questions for this week. So this could work out really well. But yeah, so thank you though. Those of you who've been telling me you've been praying for us and wishing us well. I appreciate that. I totally understand what you guys are going through. Life can be crazy. So hopefully there'll be more news about the baby coming, and I'll try to, post a little picture or something on Facebook after the baby's born. So hopefully that will be coming soon. So that also, I think, I don't know if I announced this, but we're moving to Provo for my master's. I did announce that, but we're moving at the end of this month. I'm not sure if I told you guys that already. So we're packing. Life's crazy for me. So because of that, because we went into the doctors yesterday to try to find out how my wife's doing, what's going on, and all that stuff, I'm sorry that this video is a day late, but either way, you still got time to get everything done this week easily. So let's just kind of go through. I want just to talk about it because this week's a little different. So this week we're kind of going back to almost like what you did at the beginning of the semester where you're learning different skills and stuff. This week we're talking about creativity. Okay, and this is in preparation for the creative ad you're going to be doing the next 2 weeks. But this week we're doing creativity. Okay, so the first thing you guys are going to have to do is you're going to go to the increasing creativity page, and then you're going to learn about there's 2 different videos you have to watch, and then some activities and stuff, and you're going to learn some great information from Brother Kerr, who is one of the communication instructors at BYU Idaho. Some great information. I just completed my master's in education with all the research and focus I did was on creativity. So I am very behind it, everything he's talking about. It's very true, very important. He has some great examples and research that he's done on it. So please watch through those. And what he's going to have you do is make some time to be creative. And the way he's going to have you do that is picking 2 things to subtract from your life and 2 things to add to your life over a 5-day period. So you might have already started this. That's great. 5 days. If you started it Monday or Saturday, that's fine. If you started Tuesday, or if you haven't started yet, make sure you start by Tuesday, because then you can get the full 5 days in and get the full grade for that by Saturday. If you do it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you can get in all 5 days. So you're going to do that. Then after going through and doing that part, you're going to go through and you're going to pick 4 different activities. There's these activities that help you brainstorm and come up with ideas, use your divergent thinking skills and imagination to come up with some good ideas. So you're going to watch a video that explains it, and then you're going to do it. And you just need to do 4. There's like 10 or something. There's a bunch. Don't do all of them. Just do 4 of them and put some effort into it. This is a really good thing that can really help you. After you do all that, you're going to make a report, and you're going to report on, and this is due Wednesday, the report. Just do if you only do it Tuesday and Wednesday, that's fine. Report on those 2 days, and then make sure you get the 4 activities done by Wednesday, okay? That's fine, because you're going to get a chance to finish reporting on all the days later. So make sure you do that. Then what's going to happen is for Saturday, what's going to be due is you're going to come up with 3 creative ideas. So for the creative ad, there's this generator that they have, and you're going to push the generator, and it's going to give you your audience, their age, demographic, interest, stuff like that, as well as what the product is, okay? Now, I'm okay if you guys click the generator and the first 1 or 2 are you're like, what? Like I clicked it and I got adults glue sticks for 30-something to 40-year-olds. And I mean, that's cool. That's a challenge. And if you want a challenge, go for it. If the first one you're really not that interested in, maybe write it down and then click it once or twice more. Don't do it more than 3 times though, because once you clicked it 10 times, it's not random anymore, right? So if you want to click 3 times and then pick one of those 3 or something like that, that's fine. Just make sure you take a picture or write them down so you remember what they are. Or you could do kind of okay, if I don't like this one, I can click it one more time. Okay, I don't like this one, but if I, and then make a decision, the 3rd one is the last one. If I don't like it, I'm stuck with it anyway. You could do something like that. But I wouldn't do it more than 3 times because you're getting rid of randomness. If you want to, it's okay to have random and then get to pick a choice or 2. I'm okay with that. But, okay, with that, you're then going to come up with 3 ideas, and you're going to use some of those exercises that you did, right? Remember, you're going to do 4 of them. You're going to pick, 1, 2 of them to help you brainstorm, and you're going to come up with 3 good. Make sure they're really good ideas for your creative ad, and you have to do a sketch that goes with that. So make sure your sketch, you put some time into it. This is, to me, this kind of sketch is more of what I talked about in my sketching video, is kind of like a rough. I think I talked about roughs. But it's a sketch where make sure it's kind of evident to me what's going on. It doesn't have to be like rendered detail, but I mean, make sure you clean it up. The sketch that you submit, you need to submit a sketch for each idea to get credit for that, okay? So make sure you're submitting a sketch for each of your 3 ideas. So do a good one that shows, I can look at it and I can tell what you're going for and has some detail in it. It doesn't have to have all the words written out, but it should have a good amount of detail explaining what's going on. Okay, so put some time into getting quality sketches if you want to get points for those. Okay. Also in that report, like I was saying before, you're going to report then on the full 5 days. And make sure, like when you say okay, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, you could say 2 if it's like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I don't care. But also explain, like it asks you, if you look at the report here, let me just pull it up so I get it right. It asks you when you're doing writing about your add subtraction stuff, it asks you to write about the days you participate, but then your experience. So just talk about something, like write a sentence or two explaining what happened. Don't give some detail. It doesn't have to be a paragraph, but give a little detail about what happened. Okay, guys. To add to this video, like I said, I've done a master's on where I really focused on this idea of creativity. I'm actually currently making a book on what I learned, and I'm kind of writing it up. It's going to be blog posts, right? Because that's the easiest, freest way to publish a book nowadays. But it's going to be these blog posts and stuff, and I'm working on it. So I'm going to make a little video for about 5 minutes just talking about some of the things about creativity I've learned, just to add to your information. Please, though, another thing is participate in Facebook. I'd really like you guys to talk about and share what you're doing for your add and subtract, as well as like with the activity exercise you do. Share some of that there so you can get a good discussion going on. So please participate in that this week by sharing what you're learning and what you're doing. Okay, guys? I'm really excited to see what you're creating and to hear your thoughts on what you're doing. And I'm really love this subject. It's such a great subject. Believe me, all of you are creative, even if you've forgotten about it. And I'll talk a little bit about that in my video. Okay, so good luck this week, guys, and feel free to ask me any questions you have.